Hello everyone, my name is Rahul and I belong to an institution called Institute for Financial Literacy. We do deal in a lot of financial certification, CFP, NISM 10A, 10B, Mutual Fund 5A Advisors Module, and many other financial certifications too. Predominantly, we are working in CFP from last 7 years, and now we are an authorized education provider of FPSB Limited also. Since CFP has undergone so many of changes from this new structure and new syllabus from 1st of June. So, the motive of making this video is to introduce with new structure, how to get registered, and what is new syllabus. So, let me come on this topic. First of all, you need to understand the official website of board is india.fpsb.org. India.fpsb.org is the website you need to go. And then you need to go to students link. You will have two links here, students and legacy students. Legacy student is for the student who are enrolling in old syllabus. Now the old syllabus enrollment has been stopped. This only you can register in the new syllabus. So go to the students link. So in students link, you will find that pathway to CFP certification, a lot of other things also. So let me tell you first that CFP is basically now is a 4-paper program. First is investment planning specialist. Second is retirement and tax planning specialist. Then risk and estate planning specialist. Then the final exam. Board has launched investment planning specialist from 1st of June, and the rest of the programs will also be opened and launched, let's say, in a specific time frame in the coming times. So FPSB investment planning specialist is available to get registered for. How to get registered, I'll tell you that there is a link registration here, and you can see that registered for the first FPSB course. So it means investment planning module is available. So now there are 3 modes of having this education. One is instructor-led, another is self-paced, and third is recognition for prior learning. Instructor-led means nothing but that you want to have a help of any education provider of FPSB Limited. Self-paced means that you want to study on your own. In both the cases, you need to buy the study material from the board, instructor-led and the self-paced. Recognition for prior learning means that if you have some additional qualification existing, so you will have some exemptions for giving the exam. So instructor-led and self-paced, in both you need to buy the study material from the board. Now I'll tell you about fees also, what kind of fees we are going to incur. So this is new CFP structure fees. Please understand that this is as of now, so you need to check with the board's website, and that will be the final fees. The registration will be $165 for CFP registration, and the course material fees is $60 for FPSB investment planning specialist, retirement tax planning, and risk and estate planning, and this is $120 for the final exam. And the examination fees is $61 for the first 3. And $122 is for the final exam. So in total, it is $770. Please remember, this all fees will go to the board, right? Registration, course material, and examination fee. FPSB will give you a separate login ID for accessing the study material. Please remember, if you are not able to clear your all exams in 1 year, so you will have to pay this registration fee once again. So this is as of now. So there might be some change in this, so you need to take anything final from the board's website only. So this is new structure of the fees. Apart from that, definitely the education provider you are taking help for, you will have to pay extra for that. So now I'll try to make you understand the form also, how to fill it up. Let's say it is instructor-led. So account information, you need to make a username here, password, and then confirm password. This will be your basically login ID and password of FPSB portal. Email ID, confirm email ID, you have to do it. NCFM number. NCFM number is what I will tell you. So if you have NCFM number already, let's say 11-digit number, you need to put it here. If you do not have, what you can do, you can make it within minutes. I'll tell you how. In Google, go to NCFM login. So here you will have a link of new online registration. Click on that. In this new registration, you can fill this form completely, and then you will have a 11-digit NCFM number generated. That 11-digit NCFM number you have to use here. You have to fill it here. And why you are making this? Because examination platforms are being provided by NSE for the CFP exam. So this is basically an identification number for NSE. So you need to generate it if you don't have it. Education provider, you need to select from here. Like in our case, it is Institute for Financial Literacy. If you're working somewhere, how did you hear about CFP certification program? You can write anything. I mean, if website or let's say from an EP or mail, anything. Personal details, your all personal details, address, everything. Your education details are very simple, starting from your 10th class till your last qualification. Current employment details, if you're employed, you have to give your employment details here. Choose your payment method. For registration, you can pay with credit card and PayPal account also. So I would suggest you to pay with credit card. So that's how you have to submit this registration form. It is very, very simple. So now we'll understand what is first module, which is investment specialist, what you need to study, what kind of examination pattern. So the module name is investment specialist, right? In exam, you will have 75 multiple choice questions. It will be a computer based testing format. It means it's an online exam. The duration will be of 2 hours. Financial calculators allowed, and I think open office is also allowed at NSE centers, right? Multiple choice format, it means that you have to choose one answer out of 4. This investment planning module is basically divided into 3 parts. Personal financial management, right? How to manage personal finance, how to manage someone's debt, how to manage someone's assets. Investment planning and asset management, this portion will give you an overview of the investment options available and their insights, their calculations part. A very, very interesting area is this. Regulatory environment, definitely it is very, very important because all investments have the regulations in the country. Like if you say equities are regulated by SEBI in the country, so you need to understand the SEBI's regulations also, RBI's regulations also as far as money market is concerned. So you can see the global and India specific exam breakdown. It means that the global content is also there in this entire study. So if you talk about the first 2 portion of your study, almost 80% you will read and studied global. And in case of regulatory, since regulation of the domestic or the local country is very, very important. So you can say the 50% local and 50% global content you are going to study. As far as the syllabus is concerned, so here is the syllabus also. So this is personal finance management, this is investment planning, and this is regulation or regulatory environment. So time value of money is very, very important for any calculation and to understand the basics of finance. You can see time value of money Excel video on my YouTube channel, wherein I have taught the basic Excel functions which are related to time value of money. As I've already told you, in investment planning and asset management section, you are going to study asset classes, what kind of assets you can invest, asset allocation also, it is very, very important. So it's basically a very, very important part of your study is investment planning and asset management, right? Regulatory environment, definitely, as I've told you, that investments are basically somewhere else, surrounded by the regulations of that particular country, right? So you need to understand this part thoroughly. And this is how this module is going to be, right? And we are going to start our classes probably from by 15th of June. So as soon as possible, you must register with FPSB. If you still have any questions, you can write down the questions in the comment box.
Thank you very much.